Hi everyone. So today we're going to work on Investigation 6. Okay, so I printed off a packet version of Investigation 6 for all of you. If you've misplaced it or you can't find it, let me know and I will come up with an equivalent here on Google Classrooms. Okay, so today how we're going to do this, as I'm sure I mentioned also in the post, is I'm going to read the big paragraph chunks that have all the information you need for each section. So for example, this first section, I'm going to read that whole top of the first page with you, and I'm going to show you an example, and then I'm going to have you do numbers 1 through 6. Okay, and then I'll have another video that does the next part, which will be numbers 7 through 10. So that's just how we're going to do it. Just see how it works. I know investigations generally aren't your favorite, but we'll do what we can. So you should all have your packets, and on the very back of your packets there should be maybe 2 or 3 pages of lined paper where you're going to write your answers and do your work. Okay? Alright, so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so Investigation 6. We're focusing on displaying data using graphs. Okay, you guys have all kind of worked with graphs at least a little bit in Miss Jen's room or at previous schools, so this will probably be mostly a refresher, but that's okay. In this investigation, we will practice finding information in different types of graphs. Then we'll practice making graphs. The 4 types of graphs we will study are pictographs, bar graphs, line graphs, and circle graphs. The first 3 types usually have rectangular shapes. On these graphs, look for titles, labels, scales, and units. You might also find a legend or key that tells you what the symbol on the graph stands for. Okay? So first we're going to start with pictographs. I'm going to put an example up here. We begin with a pictograph, which uses pictures to display information. The following pictograph shows the results of a survey of some students at Thompson School. The cafeteria manager wanted to know the favorite lunches of Thompson School students. So each student in room 12 was asked to name his or her favorite lunch from the school menu. Each student could name 1 lunch. The pictograph shows how students in the class answered the question. Okay, and so for numbers 1 through, I think it's 6, right? Yes, so through numbers 1 through 6, you're going to go ahead and use the pictograph that is on your paper. But for right now, I'm going to, again, pop up my pictograph example, show you where the title is, which title is usually on top. Okay, I'm going to show you where the different options are. Okay, and then I'm going to show you where the key is that tells you how many of the picture equals so many people or students. Okay, go ahead and give that a try, numbers 1 through 6, and then go ahead and move on to the next video. If you need any help, please reach out and I will help you.